All right, welcome to this session of the video. So here in this video, I'm going to teach you how to build a snake game with Python. So quickly, I have created a folder here on my desktop and I titled the folder snake game. If I open the folder, you realize I have created a file inside there. I just name it snake.py. So let me just close the folder and go straight to my Visual Studio Code here. So here you can see this is my Visual Studio Code interface. So for me to be able to start, I will have to click on the first icon here, Explorer, and click on Open Folder. So the folder I created is on the desktop, so I'll click on Desktop here, and then I'll click on the folder Snake Game. So select Folder. Good. So now this is the folder here. Snake Game is inside my Visual Studio Code environment now. And also I have snake.py for Python. That's the file. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do now is I need to import the libraries I want to be using for this project. So the first library I'm going to be using is Pygame. So I will just say import Pygame. So after that, I'm going to import random. And last one, I'm going to import this. So now quickly, let me just comment here. For here, I will just say the constant. So for the constant, I'm going to say that cell underscore size, that's the size of the space, is going to be equals to, I'm going to use 20. Then the grid, I'm going to use, let's say the grid width is equal to 30. And then the grid height is going to be equal to 20 also. And then I will just say the width is equal to the cell size. And then let me just add a star here. Then I will have grid underscore width. And then I will also have for the height here, height to be equals to cell size. Then the grid here underscore height. Lastly, I'm going to say FPS is equals to 12. That should be that. So now let me comment again. This one I'm going to do, let me set the color. For the color, I'm going to say, for the color, let's just say BG underscore color equals to my bracket. I will have 30 comma 30 comma 30. So that's what I will use for that. So here, let me just comment and say I'm commenting so you know this is dark gray color. Then next one, I'm going to say snake color here. My snake color will be on my bracket again. I will just have 46 comma 20 6, or maybe I'll just use 204, comma, and lastly 113. So for this color is green. Then next one is snake head color. So I will just say for my snake head color, I will say it is equals to 39174, comma, and I will just 96. So for this is to be dark green, and then food underscore color. For my food color, I will use 231, comma, and 76, comma, and 60. This will be fine. Then I will comment this to be red color, and then next I will the text underscore color, I will make this text color to be equals to 236, comma, 240, comma, and 241. So this will be off white. Here in the food color equals to, now we are done with the colors. Now let's quickly go to the, let's start now for the snake itself. So here I will just say class. The class is snake, sorry, and let me use okay, snake, then dot dot. For the snake, I'm gonna have diff init. I'll just comment here. For the comment, the snake body is, let me just say the snake body is a list of, let me, x, comma, y. Then I will say grid coordinate. All right, so now let's for the movement, Dave move inside the bracket. I will just have self. Then let me quickly comment here. Mm, let me just X is equal to segment. So while the segment I have 0 inside of it, then the star here is cell size. Then for the y is equals to segment O. I will still use O. Then for this, I will now have also cell underscore size. Then let's react to this. React is equals to pygame dot react then x comma y comma then cell size comma and another cell size. So that's for this. Now let me quickly comment here and say make the head slightly darken for visual distinction. So for color is equals to snake underscore head underscore color. Then if I is equals to 0, else snake color. Underscore color. Then I will now come again and say pygame dot draw dot rect. In the bracket I will have surface color rect. Then dot draw dot rect is let me use surface comma bg underscore color comma rect comma 1. So I will just say subtle. Let's say this one is a subtle grid outline. Now I will have div. I'll name this check underscore fatal underscore collision. So for this, we can just have self All right, I just think we should stop the video here. So we will continue from where we stopped by. I'm actually thinking, okay, let's just go ahead and finish the second collision. So after the second collision, then we can just stop it for now. So here in the second collision, I will just say in the bracket that coordinate head coordinate match any other body part. Coordinates. So now from here, I will just have if self dot body. So if self dot body is zero, just like we have always had, the value is zero in self. Then we can choose one as the value and this. Then I will also return this to be true. Then I can also, I can also return this to also be false. Now the the class for food, let's let's work on the class for food, then we are off. So for the class food, I need to use a small letter for this, not a capital letter. So for the class food, I'm gonna use this. Um, div is init. Then about this, I'm gonna say self, comma is snake underscore body. So for this, self dot position is equals to self dot generate. So when the snake eats the food, the snake will automatically grow position. Here is snake underscore body. So anytime the snake eats the food, the snake automatically starts growing. So here also another div here. This div to generate position. So here I will also say self, comma for snake body. Then I will let me quickly comment here. Prevent food from spawning inside the snake body. Then this will be while to be true for this. pose is equal to random dot random. Then I will also have 0 comma then read. Mm, I will just use grid height for this one. If pose body, then let's just return the pose. So second to the last, then for the surface, so another div here. For the self surface, I'm going to have x is equals to self dot position. Then I will have 0 here. Then here I will have cell underscore size. Next one too has to be y equals to self dot position. Then here I'm gonna have 1 inside of it. And also this is also gonna be for cell underscore size. So lastly, I will just quickly implement this. So I will say react is equals to pygame dot react. Then in the bracket I will have x comma y comma. Then I will have cell size comma and cell size again. So for that, then the next one I will just have pygame.draw. Then inside the bracket I'm just gonna have surface here, comma, then I will just have food color, comma, and then React. So this should be for this. So I think we should stop here. So let me just save. Now let's quickly go to the terminal and see what we've done so far. So here on the terminal, I will just say Python, then I will say snake, the name of my file snake.py. So I will just say snake.py, then I hit enter. So okay, so I don't have any problem in my code, so everything is working fine. So this is the part A of this class. So the last section of this class will be coming up in the next video. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.